I'm getting ready to make some pea soup. My niece Lisa has a toothache. She can't eat anything. So I want to make her something so it's a little nutritious for her. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to turn my pot on. Maybe about a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to put 1 clove of garlic in. I'm going to put it in whole because I want to pull it out. I don't want to keep it in there. I just want it to flavor the oil a little. And I'm going to put in, I have 1 medium onion and 1 stalk of celery, which I peeled. I peel all my celery. And 2 carrots, because I like carrots in the soup and I like the flavor that it gives. I like to eat them and they give everything a nice sweet flavor, okay? So, turn that around a little bit. And we're going to give it a little bit of salt. You don't need much salt because we're going to add ham. And so ham has salt. You could put bacon if you wanted to put bacon in right now, but let it get a little bit crisp. You wanted to, but classic with this dish is ham. Any kind of ham you want. You just want to cook these on like a medium heat, just to bring out all the flavors. This is called sweating the vegetables, okay? That is the term that they use classically. I just call it cooking the vegetables. Okay, you just want to bring out a little flavor. You don't need much oil because you don't want your soup to be oily. I can smell it. Starting to smell it. Yeah. I'm going to add in the ham. It's about ½ a pound of ham that I cut up small. You want to cut everything as small as you can. Okay, like you can see my carrots and like that. They're not big chunks, okay? Just want to get that in there. So now I have a pound. This is a pound of dried peas, okay? You wash these good, and my mother would lay them out on the table, and one by one we'll go through them. I'd say, Ma, what are you doing? Just a couple of stones. I've never found a stone in the peas, but, you know, whatever makes you comfortable. So when you wash them, don't get nervous, they clump. It'll turn into a big clump. Doesn't matter, move it around, you're gonna put that in, okay? So that's a pound, and you find them in any supermarket. You can't find them, go up the international aisle, because Goya makes them. So you'll find them there. So that's a pound. So you need about maybe, I don't know, 6, 7 cups of water to cover that, okay? Mix that up nice.
Are they split peas or whole peas?
They're split peas. So you could, if you wanted to right now, you can cut up some potatoes and put them in there. I mean, maybe in about a ½ hour add them because you don't want them to get all mushed up into there. But I don't want to do that. I want to do it the way my mother did it. I like pea soup with the pasta in it. Just a little tiny pasta. This is the kind I could find. I like it really with the teeny tubatini or the tiny shells. But that they didn't have it yesterday. These are times we get what we want. So in this pot I heated 7 cups of liquid. There's 6 cups of water, and I had a cup of chicken stock, so I'm going to add that. And you can see that covers that nice. I'm going to stir that up. You don't need chicken stock at all, but I had it, and I want to use it. That's all I had left, 1 cup, or I maybe put more. So I'm going to let this cook. I'm going to check it in about maybe 45 minutes and see where we're at with the peas. If you want to make this vegetarian, it's absolutely easy because you just don't add the ham and you don't use chicken stock. You'll have enough flavor with the carrot, onion, and celery to make this a delicious soup, believe me. You can take it when it's finished if you wanted to. You could puree it to make it a smooth soup. You could add a little cream to it. You could do whatever you want. I like more of a little bit liquidy soup with pea soup. My mother, you never knew. One day you go over it, it was like a clump. And the next day it was nice and clear and soft and you could, you know, eat the pasta. But it didn't matter how it came out, it was delicious. So I'm not going to salt this for a while. We're going to let it cook down. And we're going to check it in about, I guess, half hour, 45 minutes. So right now it's at a boil. It's coming to a boil. You always want to bring it up to a boil, not a crazy boil, but just where you start to see it like this. My father used to say soup should never boil, okay? So we're there, and I want to lower it. And think about it. You want these peas to cook. So if it's boiling high, you're going to reduce down all that liquid too much. And how's it going to cook the peas? I mean, it's just common sense. Cooking is common sense. You know, Emerald was one of the first TV cooks out there. And he used to say it best when he'd say, it's not rocket science. It's cooking. That's all it is to cooking, okay? Common sense will tell you it's going to boil down too fast. You're not going to cook anything if you keep it too high. So we got that at the nice bada bing, bada boom. You can see it's moving. I might want it to move a pinch more, so I'm going to put it up a pinch higher. When it gets to that bada bing, bada boom, you can see it starting right in here, okay? That's it. Now, I'm not going to touch it for about half hour, 45 minutes. It's been about 30 minutes, and I came in to check it, and I added 2 more cups of water. So at this point, we're at 9 cups for my soup, okay? And I added about a teaspoon of salt and a couple pinches of pepper. I'm bringing it back up to a boil. Then I'm gonna lower it back down to medium. Yeah, it's like about on my stove, it's high, medium, low, simmer. So I put it between the medium and the medium low, which I think on a regular stove is probably about medium. Okay, I don't know because everybody's stove is different. So that's why you have to keep an eye on your food. Now you can see how the peas are changing as they cook. They're starting to plump up and starting to fill the pot. Starting to look really good. Okay, we're gonna let this cook and we're gonna try again in another half hour. Been about 50 minutes. I did add another cup of water. So I guess at this point I probably lost count, but I think we're at 9 cups. But you're gonna be the judge of that at your house. Okay, so you can see how the peas are all broken up. I'm gonna show you that. And I like liquid like this. I like the soup to have a little bit of body like that, some broth. Now you can take this right now. Put it in your blender a little at a time. Put a kitchen towel over the top of the blender. Don't fill it high because it'll splatter all over you. Put it like, about this much, quarter full. Blend it a little at a time. Put it in a bowl. And you have beautiful pureed soup. I don't like it like that. I like it like this. And like I said, I like it with a little bit of pasta. The way my mother used to do it. And I wanted to remind you that when you're making soup, egg noodles don't usually do it, but regular pasta, like, when you're using, and these are actually called macaroni, which is really cool because nobody calls it macaroni anymore, like somebody just reminded me. It sucks up the broth. If you put it in there, it would suck it up. Now, unless you don't want it to suck up, if you want it to suck up the broth, then add your pasta to that. If not, you're going to do your pasta separate, and then you're going to take your soup and you're going to pour it over. So you could see that this is going to be a really hearty dish, okay? Add a little more broth. And you could put a little parsley if you wanted to, or you could finish it with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And you can put like some crusty croutons on the top, like the kind you make for Caesar salad, or you can make a nice crusty piece of bread, crostini, and put it here. It'd be beautiful, and it tastes good. So I hope you like this soup. Always season it to salt and pepper to your taste, okay? I want to remind you that. I hope you liked the video. If you do, please share it. If you make it, let me know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.